Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to try.
Yes.
First, I want to start by apologizing. Actually, I was trying to come online, but then my network messed up, so I needed to just change my network and then get back online. So if you can see me, that's my face. You can see. I believe you guys can see that my video is on. So that's my face. For those of you who don't really know me, my name is Emmanuel, and then we are just about to start the e-commerce class. Okay. So can you all see me?
Yes, we can. We can see you.
Yes, we can.
All right, that's fine. So I'm just going to off my video because I will be showing you guys something, and I wouldn't want you guys to get distracted. Okay. Okay. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Can you see my screen?
No, it's not showing. Okay, yeah, we can see it now. Oh, please, can we get the recording of the screen?
Sorry?
Can we get the recording of the screen?
Yeah, I think it's actually on record now. So it's on record, but then the record, the training, I can't really promise whether you get the recording, but I will try as much as possible to make it available. Okay. All right. So can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right. That's fine. So just give me a minute. I need to just set up something so that we can get right into it.
People, please put off your mic. Put off your.
Okay. So I may have to mute everyone from here. Please, if I mute you, please do not unmute yourself, okay? Actually, it's going to get to a point where I would allow you guys to ask questions, okay? But then if I allow everybody to speak now, the class will just be distracted, okay? So I'm going to mute everybody. So if I mute you, please don't unmute yourself. Can you see my screen? So I'm trying to test out different network. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can see.
What can you see exactly, please?
How to quickly start an e-commerce business that generates a minimum of 500K per month.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. So just allow me one more minute. Let me just switch my network so that we can then start right away. I'm very sorry for the delay, please. Okay. All right. So here we go. All right. So today's training, I'm going to be putting you guys through. I'm going to show you guys how you can actually set up. So I believe you guys can hear me right down clear, right?
Yes, Emmanuel, we can hear you right now, clear, very clear.
All right. So today's training, I'm just going to be showing you guys how to set up and start running a very profitable e-commerce business that can generate at least a minimum of 500K per month. You see, this is why I have to use 500K per month is because let's even say you are someone like me who really likes freedom, who is too lazy sometimes, and then you probably do not want to disturb yourself too much, and then you just want to stick to something very little. At least the minimum you are going to generate running e-commerce, following what you're about to learn in this training, is 500K. Okay, but then I'm very sure that you can do better than that because we are all Nigerians, and then we have the Nigerian spirit in us. Okay, so
Of course, you can proceed, Mr. Emmanuel.
yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay, so if you don't know me, if you're just meeting me for the very first time, my name is Emmanuel Adiotu, and that is my picture there. I believe, can you see my screen, please? Hello?
Yes, we can.
Can you see my picture?
Yes, we can.
All right, that's fine. So if you don't know me, if this is the
Yes.
first time of meeting me, that's my picture. And my goal for today's class is nothing rather than to show you the same system that I use to generate 3.3 million naira in 2 months. So I'm just going to show you what I did exactly that brought in 3.3 million naira in 2 months. And also, I'm also going to help you set up a system that you can hack into within the next few days. System you can actually remodel, system that you can just copy and paste, and then use it to make a minimum of 500K profits running e-commerce business. Okay, this system you can actually use to make far much more than 500K. But let's say you are so lazy and then you just want to be too lazy doing the business, so you can remodel the system. You can just copy and paste it, and then the minimum you make from remodeling the system is 500K. Okay, so then I'm also going to give you everything. I'm going to give you every damn thing you need to succeed running a profitable e-commerce business. You see, to run an e-commerce business, there are a lot of things that are involved. Okay, and then those things sometimes it requires time, it requires experience for you to get them. But I'm going to give you everything, so you don't have to go through the struggles. Okay, then this class is just going to last for 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes max. Okay, and I know for sure that some of you would leave the class before the class ends. Okay, and because I don't want you guys to leave, so because of that, if you stay to the end of this class, I'm actually advising that you stay to the end, because if you stay to the end, I have something that would definitely interest you, and you are definitely going to miss it if you leave before the end of the class. Okay, so if you stay to the end of the class, I'm not only going to expose you to the same products that recently made me 2 million naira richer. I'm not just going to expose you to it, but I'm going to take you by hand and help you set up this exact same funnel that I use to sell these products, so you can make some good money before the end of this month. So recently, there's a product I sold that brought me 2 million naira. Okay, so I'm not just gonna give you this product and leave you. I'm gonna give you the same thing I did. I'm gonna give you everything, so you can quickly follow up and then make some money before the end of this month. And then I'm also going to be showing you how to find crazy selling products. So, because one of the things that determines success in e-commerce is your products. So I'm going to be showing you how you can keep finding crazy selling products, so you will never need. Sorry, who is that? So you will never need. Please mute yourself, please. So you never need to beg anyone to dash you money. So all you need to just do, sell this product and keep making your money. Then I'm also going to show you the quick way avoiding all the roadblocks. So I'm going to show you the quick way. So you're going to avoid all the roadblocks, and you're going to start running a profitable e-commerce business. Then lastly, I'm going to review the same products that I plan selling this Christmas that will make you millions. because every Christmas I always try as much as possible to get products ready that I'm going to push out during that Christmas period. Okay, so I'm going to show you the same product. I've actually done the research. In fact, I've done the page, I've set up everything for you, but I'm just going to reveal it to you. So that is if you stay to the end of this class. Okay, then I'm going to answer any question you have on e-commerce. So any question you have on e-commerce, just keep it, pen it down. Before the end of the class, I'm going to allow you ask questions. Then I'm going to give you an opportunity to work directly with me to grow your e-commerce business. So I know you probably have interest in starting an e-commerce business. So I'm going to work directly with you side by side to help you grow your e-commerce business. So before we start, I would like you guys to stay out of any form of distraction. Your phone, put it on do not disturb. Your social media platforms, just put everything aside now, because here we're about to learn what, and we're about to learn what, if you implement what we're about to learn here, it could be the end to your financial worries. So let's get started. But before we do, it's important that I introduce myself a little bit more for those of you who don't really know me. So let me quickly reintroduce myself. My name is Emmanuel Agiotu, and I've spent the first 24 years of my life having to worry about money problems. I've spent the first 24 years of my life having to worry about money problems. Please, I need to. Mr. Thomas, please mute yourself, please. Mr. Thomas, please mute yourself. Then, in pursuit of a better financial life in a country where even master holders find it so difficult to get a better job, I do a lot of menial jobs to raise legitimate money. I've worked as a lobby boy in 2 different cities in Lagos. I've worked in about 3 different factories. I've even taught in a school as a teacher, and all this job I was paid peanuts. In fact, I've even worked as an office salesperson. The highest I ever got paid working for someone was 18.5. So I had to quit because I did not know how 18.5 would help me live a better life. So I had to start learning how to run business. So I've devoted the last 4 years of my life learning and mastering how to run different successful online businesses. So during this time, I've worked with a lot of people. I've worked alongside with some of the top business gurus like Tony Your Motor Shop. For those of you who know me, I've worked alongside with Tony Your Motor Shop, and I even still currently do. I've worked alongside with Ronald Izumora, and I've worked alongside with Jonathan. If you don't know Jonathan is one of the most successful e-commerce person in Nigeria, and that is him sitting beside me. In fact, the shirt I'm putting on here on this picture is his brand. That is 10S e-commerce. That's his brand. And as of today, I currently run 4 different businesses. I have my Uber business. I'm not a driver, but I actually have 2 cars on Uber that brings me money every week. I have my affiliate marketing business that has made me nothing less than 3.5 million naira ever since I started. And I have my consultation business whereby I consult for people about their business. Then I have my e-commerce business. Out of all these 4 businesses I mentioned, e-commerce is one of the low capital, easy to start, and most profitable out of them all. So, and that is why we are having this class today. So let's get started with e-commerce right away. Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so what is e-commerce? I need to ask that question first, because I just want to believe that I'm trying to make this class. I'm trying to take this class with the belief that I'm just talking to someone who have no experience of whatsoever about e-commerce. So what is e-commerce? You see, e-commerce is an advanced trading done electronically on the internet. When I mean advanced trading, what is trading? Trading is just like you buy and you sell. But you see, e-commerce is a little bit different from the normal trading where you go to the markets and go to another market to sell. So because the normal thing, you have to be physically present in the market to buy it, and you have to be physically present at your shop to sell. But e-commerce is advanced. So basically, when I mean advanced, it means that you can operate everything, every single thing online without stepping a foot out of your room. You can operate an e-commerce business online without stepping a foot out of your room. And in case you don't know, e-commerce has proven to be highly profitable. E-commerce is very, very profitable. So let me show you some proof that e-commerce is damn profitable. This is my story. This is how I made 3 million selling a particular massage product. So this product is a massage product, as you can see. As you can see, this is the page I'm selling for. I'm selling for 19,950, and then I'm buying this product from China. So I'm selling from 19,950. I'm buying the product from China, and I'm going to show you. This is the price I'm buying the product for. I'm buying it for 16 yuan. If you have your calculator there, you can punch it. A yuan, 1 yuan to naira is 50 naira. As at the time I was selling this product, as at the time 1 yuan to 1 naira is 50 naira. So a yuan converted to naira is 50 naira. So so it means that for this product I was buying for 16 yuan, and that is about 3,000 naira. So this is the profit. This is how the calculation went for that product. So at first I imported 50, because then I was still struggling. I was still trying to raise money, so I couldn't do a lot of I couldn't do large quantities. I just had to import 50 alone. So I imported 50, and each of them was selling for 3,000 naira. So 3,000 times 50, that's 150,000. Then shipping from China, because I had to ship it from China down to Nigeria, cost me about 42,000 naira. Then when it arrived in Nigeria, I had to run ads, Facebook ads for it, because I could not just start posting on WhatsApp alone. How many people would get that on WhatsApp? So I had to run paid adverts on Facebook. I spent 51,000 naira running paid ads. Then I had to also pay for shipping to Nigeria. Sorry, shipping to customers in Nigeria, because the product, I was giving them free delivery. So rather than tell them to pay for delivery, I was giving them free delivery. And I will tell you the reason why I have to do free delivery. I'm going to tell you that very soon. Please, someone should remind me by doing the question and answer time. I'm going to tell you why I should do free delivery for your customers. So totally, I spent 316,000 for costs. That is the amount I spent. Then this is the profit. So I was selling each of them. Let's have a look again. I was selling for 19,950. So 19,950 times 50, that is 997,500. Right? So if you take away that 997,500 from 316,000, that's 681,000 just by selling 50. So immediately I knew that this product is giving me money. I kept importing, and I think I was able to import 50 pieces 5 times before the product now stopped selling. And why did it stop selling? It was because people started posting it. People listed it on Jumia, and then the product got saturated, and then people get exposed to that product. So people were now selling for different prices. As I was trying to sell for 19,500, some people were for 19,000. Some people were even selling for 7K, 8K, and I couldn't just keep up making 1,000 naira as profit. So I just had to leave the product. But then I still made over 3.2 million naira profits. That by the time we take away the damages and the few returns that I have, so I still made 3.2 million naira profits. So in case you're still thinking maybe I'm making this up, okay, I'm going to show you something else. Now, this is a friend of mine. This is billionaire. Sorry, his name is DG. Yusuf DG. I call him billionaire. You can see that's our WhatsApp chat. The reason why I call him billionaire is because he's one of the top e-commerce experts that I respect so much. He's a very good friend of mine. So he was just telling me about his success. So he said, you can see here, we are making it. We did 700K worth of orders in 48 hours. So I said, what I said, he said something, Lord. He now said vision. So before this chat, he has already told me about the same products. So I now asked him, oh, the eye product. He said, yup. And I said, teach me, boss. So he laughed about it and said, Egbon, you'll be boss now. So this is just to show you that this guy made 700K profits in 24 hours. So in 48 hours. You guys probably think this is a joke, but it is not. Okay? So in case you are still doubting, let me take you a little bit further. Let's have a look at another example. This is not even me. This is someone else. So this is someone, I saw an advert in my email. I wouldn't mention this guy's name because he's one of the top e-commerce person, and I don't want to just expose his name. So I saw this advert on my email. This guy was selling this side mirror. So the way this mirror works is you attach it to your main mirror, so it helps you cover those areas that your main mirror can't see. For instance, if you actually drive, sometimes when the car gets so close to you, you won't notice the car. So this mirror will help you see the vehicle. So this guy was selling this mirror for 12,000 naira. 12K. And when I saw this ad, I was like, okay, let me just go and check. Let me see whether because I always like to look at what people are doing. I just want to make more research. I feel that my knowledge is not just enough. So each time I see any product, I always want to go find out what this guy is doing so that I can always use it and better my own business. So I now have to make it. I found out that this guy was importing the same products on this same platform for $2.70. So he was selling for 12,000 and he was importing it for $2.70. So $2.70 maybe should be around I can't remember, but maybe let's say around 1.5. So it means that take a 1.5. That's a rough estimate. Take a 1.5 from 12K, it's still going to have like 10.5. Then let's even say other costs, maybe 5K. So it's still having 5,500. Just imagine you could sell 100 of that, 100 of this product. I know the funniest thing, people buy stores online. People actually buy stores online. Don't worry, we'll get to that. I'm going to keep showing you proof until you are satisfied. Now, there are three major things. There are three major things that determines your e-commerce business success. So if you want to run e-commerce, there are three things you need to know. Actually, there are more, but these are one of the most important things you need to know. These are the most important things, like the first three commandments you need to follow if you want to run e-commerce. First is that you need to find a hot, not saturated selling product. You see why I said hot, not saturated? If you notice, I have emphasis on that hot, not saturated, because it has a very crucial importance, determinant in your e-commerce business. Because when you are selling a product and the product is everywhere, just imagine I'm trying to sell you a product and then you could just walk out of your house and get it from the shop beside your house there. Then why would you necessarily pay me online? Me that you don't even know to buy the product from me. I know the funniest thing about if a product is saturated. If a product is saturated, the pricing becomes useless, because it means that you can't just put your own price and make your profits. It means that if you're even trying to make 5,000 naira profits, one other person is even, because we have different ways of thinking, people have different mentality. So if you're trying to make 5,000 naira profits from selling a particular product, someone is there looking at making 100 naira profits. So the product you must sell has to be hot, and it doesn't have to be saturated. Then number two is that you have to look for a good marketing system to sell the hell out of these products. One of the things I actually noticed these days is that people come on WhatsApp making posts about what they are selling. Now tell me, how many contacts have you got on your WhatsApp? Maybe 1,000. Out of those 1,000, do they even have money to buy what you want to sell? And are they even interested in what you want to sell? So ever since I started running e-commerce business, I've never for once sold anything on WhatsApp. I've never for once make any status post about what I'm selling. And I keep selling my items day in, day out. Then the third thing is you need to look for a fast and a reliable delivery system to deliver your items. The reason why that is also very important is this. When someone orders for your product online, especially when you are doing pay on delivery. So basically, when they order, they actually want to buy. So if you delay them further, normally you should deliver within 2 days. If you delay them further, the money they have that they want to use to buy what you're selling, they might use it for something else. Especially if the product you're selling has nothing to do with pain, if it's just a pleasuring product, then trust me, they will order, because people, we are human beings, we have different life issues that come our way every now and then. So when we order for something, or when we want to buy something, another problem will come. We will just use that money for something else. I'm very sure you guys can relate with this. Okay, so you need a fast and reliable. It has to be fast and it has to be reliable. Reliable in the sense that these people have to be reliable. It means that they have to be able to handle your money. Because there was a time I was using one guys, and then that's how I lost like over 50 something thousand to this guy, because the dispatch person working for them ran away with my money, and then they couldn't refund it. So I actually thought of charging them to court, but I just had to let it slide. So you need a fast and a reliable delivery system. So there are a lot of logistic guys there, but you need the fast ones and the ones that are very reliable. Okay, so now the question is, how do you find a hot selling product? How do you find a hot selling product? So let me take you on a small trip. Let me take you to Niche Scraper. So do you guys know Niche Scraper? Can you see my screen, please? Can you see my Niche Scraper screen?
Yes, we can see your niche scraper.
Okay, so
It has changed.
okay, yeah, it's coming up. So do you guys know Niche Scraper? So if you don't know Niche Scraper is a platform that gives you access. This is Niche Scraper now. Give you access to hot products. There are a lot of hot products on this platform that you can just use them and make money from them. In fact, it doesn't just give you access to those products. It gives you access to everything you need to push out that product. So I'm sorry, my network is just coming up. So you can see these are products. Of course, the pictures are going to arrive in a minute. These are products. So it gives you access to the link where the person selling the products is buying the product from. It gives you access to the same video and images they are used to sell the products. It gives you access to the same audience these people are targeting on Facebook. So as you can see, this is a product on body, like a boot lifter, seamless women, blah blah blah. So I don't know, but this product is very hot. I've seen a lot of people sell this product, and it will never stop being hot. This is another product. So let's just take one as an example. I'm just going to show you guys how you find hot selling products. So let's even say you are very, very lazy. You don't want to go to the normal steps of checking out and finding product on Alibaba or AliExpress or 1688. You can come over and use Niche Scraper. So let me just try. I'm going to open this. Okay, we're just going to open this up. So I'm going to open up this one now. So we'll just see what we're going to get from using Niche Scraper. So, but then Niche Scraper is not free. Can you hear me? Niche Scraper is not free. It is a paid platform. You need to keep making payments every month, and it's about $39. It's about 30. So that means every month you'll be paying $39 to keep using the platform. So here now, okay, still coming up. So I'm trying to just open up this. Just a minute, we're going to get there very soon. So I basically use Niche Scraper, but you see, it's not just using Niche Scraper alone. You need to use Niche Scraper, and there's another thing you also need to do after you have gotten the product you want to sell. So you don't just see the product and then start pushing it out. No, there's something you need to do, and then I'm going to get to that point very soon. So these are the products. You can see I just had to go to handpicked. So you can see this is the product. So you get access. Let's assume we want to test out this product now. You're gonna get access to the profits. That you're gonna see the amount this person is making on each of these by selling each of these products. You're gonna see the Facebook ads. You're gonna see the targeting they are using to run the people that are targeting on Facebook. You're gonna see the links where they are buying the product from, the links of their page, every link that they are using. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see the videos, the same videos they are using. So I'm just randomly gonna pick one product. Okay, let's see this product. I think this product is hot. This ear wax remover vacuum cleaner. This product is also very hot. And then this one too is hot. This waist trainer is also hot. So let's just look at this waist trainer. Let's say, okay, so let's look at the product details. So I'll click on product details. So I believe you can see my screen, please. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so you can see this is the tiny waist, blah 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 blah. So the product is selling for $16.95. That's the price this person is selling it for. Then product cost, the person is buying it for $6.33. Then this person is making a profit margin of $10.62. So by the time we convert $10 to naira, that is about that's around 4,500 to 5,000. Okay, so now if this is the product, if I click on all of these things now, it's going to take me to the Facebook ad, the store, the URL, the AliExpress supplier, and the Amazon supplier. So if this is the product you want to sell, for instance, let's say you've seen this product and you want to promote it. Now it doesn't make sense that you're just going to jump right into this product and start selling. No, you wouldn't do that. If I were you, this is what I basically do. I would come pick the videos, I'll come look at the audience, and then I'll run a test advert on it. Because this person, let's look where this person is running the ads from. So you can see this person is even in US. So this product actually sells, and that's because I've actually sold something on this before. But sometimes the products that you see on this platform might not really apply to the Nigerian markets. So you need to test it. You need to test whether that product would sell to Nigeria before you just go ahead and import it. So this will help you do the work like 70%, then you can finish up the rest of the 30%. Okay, so that is that. So that is one of the ways of selling product. There are other ways, but because of time, I think we should just key onto that niche scraper now. Okay, so to use niche scraper, you need to make a payment of $39. So, but then don't have to worry. You don't need to go over and make payments. I'm going to show you how you can get a free account. I'm going to actually help you pay and give you a free account for the next 1 month. Okay, and that is if you stay till the end of the class. Am I not nice? Nobody's saying, am I not nice?
You're superb.
Oh,
You're
that's
nice.
fine.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right, but then it doesn't end there. So, like I said you need to test the product before you import it to Nigeria. So, because the thing is this, I've seen a lot of people get burnt doing e-commerce, and many times I just laugh and look at them. In fact, as we speak to you, in my office, I have about 20 to 30 something pieces of an iron I imported when I started my first e-commerce business. It's still in my office till date. So you don't just go ahead and start running e-commerce. You need the proper guide. Okay, so you just need to test each product before you import them. Then how do you now sell? After you have tested and you know that this product will sell, how do you now sell online? So there are various ways to sell, but one of the most effective way to sell and one of the easiest is Facebook ads and Instagram. You see, I just added this WhatsApp here because let's even say, okay, you want to be lazy about it, or you have some very good contacts, or very rich people on your contacts, and you want to, okay, maybe you can just use WhatsApp. Then let's even say you are now very lazy. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to run Facebook ads, you don't want to run Instagram ads, you don't want to even post on WhatsApp. You can just jejely go on Jumia and list it there and keep making your money. I have a Jumia account, and once in a while I get orders. But the thing is, if you're going to use Jumia, you probably won't be able to make big money, because it means that you just be getting one or two sales once in a while. But then it means that you will do nothing. Jumia will run the ads, Jumia will get the customer. All you need to just do is just to go to your own bank and collect your money and put it in your pocket, and then you spend your money. So that is what that's why I had to add Jumia here. So not only Jumia, you could also use Konga, and then Gigi, you probably need to do the delivery yourself. But Jumia and Konga, you just upload your item there, you do nothing, and then you make your money. All you need to do is just go to your bank and get your money out of it. Then so now talking about Facebook ads and Instagram ads, don't worry, I'm also going to show you guys how to run effective ads, okay? Like I said, I want to give you guys everything. So you guys should just calm down, okay? All right. Then how do you get a reliable and fast delivery system to deliver your products to other states? How do you get a reliable? And so the thing is this, over the years, I've worked with different guys. Some of them have run away with my money, but the ones I have now, I've done business worth millions with them, and I can actually trust them. So I'm going to give you contact to these guys. So you don't even need to risk anything. You don't need to risk someone running away with your money. So I'll just give you contact to these guys. They are reliable and they are fast. So you can just use them. The same guys that I'm using to deliver my products, you're going to use them. Yeah, sure, you can use them too. So now that I'll show you everything, at least I'll show you some part of how to make money. So what's stopping you? What's stopping you from starting an e-commerce business? What's stopping you? Trust me. The truth is, e-commerce is profitable, but you need help. You need help to get started. You need someone to help you to get started. Okay? So I'm going to help you. And that is why I'm here. I'm here to help you. Yeah, I'm here to help you. And when I say it, I'm here to help you. And here is the help. So here you need to pay attention. You need to pay very attention, because you're about to go crazy. You're about to make some big money here. You're about to make some really big money here. Now let me tell you, recently I made 2 million naira selling this particular product. And this is no jokes. I made this money just recently. That was last month. I made this money maybe like 5 weeks. That's from August to last month. I made this money. And this was the product I was selling. I was selling this product for 9,500. So, and then I offered 2-pack. So if you're buying 2 packs, I'm offering it to you for 17,000. This is the page I'm using to sell it. I would have just shared you the link, but don't worry, I'm going to share you the link very soon. So how did I make this 2 million naira? I'm going to show you guys. So this is where I'm buying the product from. I'm buying it on Alibaba on this for $0.48. Meanwhile, this is actually 3 items. This is the paste, is a teeth whitening kit. This is the paste, this is the powder, and this is the brush. So this brush, I was just sourcing the brush locally. I was just buying the brush here in Nigeria. But the powder and the paste, I was importing it. So this is the link where I was buying the paste from on Alibaba. Then, so this is the first time, because when I saw the product, I needed to first import 52 tests. As you can see, this is 7th of, okay, this is, you can see the dates here. This is 2020, the month is 7th, that is, okay, which month is 7th? Is that August? Yeah, I think August, that's 9th of August. You can see it was, sorry?
That's 9th of July.
Oh, sorry, July. Oh, I keep mistaking. It's the 9th of July. You can see it was even at midnight, 11:47 a.m. That was the time I ordered for this product, because China, there's a time difference. Our time is not same. Just like as we are now in the evening, it'll probably be maybe towards the early period of their day. So you can see this is how I bought. So this is the powder. You can see each I imported 50 quantity, and each of them was for $0.60. This is the paste. I imported 51 quantity. This for $0.40. Then I added this one. This one is just this last one, the private label. This thing is just I just added it as what's it called? I just added a test. I needed to test it too. In fact, I still have it here. I'm looking at this one here. If you still want, I can even show you. But that's not where we are going to. I still have this one here. So this is the price. So you can see I paid a total of $55.98. So now this is the calculation. So product cost for 50 pieces is, let's say, $56. That's like 25,200 if I'm not mistaken. Now shipping cost from China, 21,000. Costs. If not because of time and because of network, I would have logged into my Facebook ad and show you to show that you know that I'm not making this thing up. So ad cost is about 47,500. That's for the first 50 pieces that I sold. The shipping cost to customers was 75,000 because I was shipping each of them for 1,500. I was shipping each of them for 1,500. Then the total cost I spent was 168,700. And don't forget, I was selling this product for 9,500 for each of each of the kits. So for 2 kits is 17,000. So it means that I made a profit of that. It means that I 9,550. That's 47,500. So 47,500, when you minus it from 168,700, I made a profit of 306,800. I know the funniest thing, these products, I sold it out, this 50, I sold it out in less than 3-4 days. So when I found out that this product was doing fine, I just kept importing. So to date, I've sold over 350 pieces of that product. And that 350 pieces of that product has made me less than 2.1 million naira pure profits. And I sold those 350 pieces within July, time I made the first order, till this moment. And you know the funniest thing, I've placed another order for the same products. The reason why I stopped all this because they had issues at the factory. So the guy just contacted me. In fact, don't worry, we'll get to that. I'm going to show you evidence to show you that I've actually placed another order for this product. So they had issue with their machine, and then so the supplier just contacted me back that it's solved. I just placed the order like 5 days ago. So I'm still going to show you. So I did all of these things without stepping a foot outside of my room. I was doing all this control. I paid for the products in my room. The product arrived in Nigeria. I got someone to pick it up at Ikeja. I was still in my room. Then I sent it out to my dispatch guys, Lagos, Abuja, and I was still in my room. And then I ran the ad in my room. The customer paid while I was in my room, and I still make the money in my room without stepping a foot outside. So one thing, one of the reasons why I love e-commerce is because it is mobile. You can do anything you want to do and still keep making money doing e-commerce. So who is that? Please mute yourself, please. So just to show you that I'm not making this thing up. So I'm going to just show you. I'm going to show you proof on my WhatsApp. I'm going to show you proof on my WhatsApp. So I'm just going to head over to my WhatsApp to show you. So I believe you guys can see my screen again. Oh, where's my WhatsApp now? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen, please?
I see your screen.
Okay, so I'm trying to just launch my WhatsApp on my laptop so you can see, so that you can see that I'm not making this thing up. Sorry about that. Okay, so like I said, one of the good thing about e-commerce is that you can do everything without stepping a foot outside of your room. Make all the money while you are in your room. And you know the funniest thing, you don't even need, maybe if you need to employ someone, maybe just one person or two persons, and maybe those two persons might just be in charge of making the calls and confirming the order. Because when a customer buy your product, you still need to call them to confirm the order. Like, because some of them would order and then maybe with the intention that they would receive the item in 5 days time or whatever. So you need to call them to acknowledge their order and inform them that you are going to deliver within 2 days or 3 days. Like I said, try as much as possible to deliver as fast as possible so that you can get the money out of these guys before they use it on something else. Okay, please, who is speaking there? Please mute yourself, please. Hello, please mute yourself, please.
Manuel, I would suggest you mute him from your end.
Okay.
That would be the best. Thank you.
Okay, who was that? Who just spoke now? So I will know who I muted. Okay, I don't know why my WhatsApp is not coming up. Oh, let me see that I have it open somewhere else. Okay, I think I have it open here. Okay, I think I have my WhatsApp open up here. So okay, so can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Emmanuel.
Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to open up my WhatsApp. And the reason why I'm doing all of this is because, you know, we are in Nigeria. And then sometimes when you hold a training like this and they talk about all of these numbers, people tend to think that you're trying to scam them or you are making up stories or you're simply just looking for a way to get them, to introduce them into a kind of MMM business. So that's why I have to show you guys this thing so that you guys will know for sure that I'm not making this thing up. Okay, so please, if you're sending message, if you're sending any chats, if you're sending me anything inside the chat box, I won't be able to respond to that now, but then we'll get to the Q&A part. Okay. My WhatsApp is not coming up. I don't know why that is just happening now. So, but if it doesn't, okay, yeah, it's up. Okay, fine, it's up. So good. Okay. So okay, first let me just show you let me show you proof that I've ordered another set for that product. So just hold on, Richard, go out. Sometimes just search for my delivery, my shipping and forwarding agent in China. So his name is Ronald. So don't worry, I'm going to give you his contact. He's someone I can actually trust. I really love this guy, and then when he delivers. So I'm just trying to just show you guys the chat. See me and Ronald recently, and then you guys can see. Okay, someone was saying something. Sorry, this network, I've switched to like 3 networks now, and then okay, so this is it. So this is Wednesday, so you can see. Okay, just hold on. So this is just 28. That like oh, it's even past 5 days. I was even thinking it's 5 days. So I was just telling him that, have you received? Okay, so sorry. Okay, okay, did you receive my items? He said I should send tracking numbers. I had to remind him to please put my name, Emmanuel Adiotu, because the reason I have to remind him again is because he has a lot of things. He has a lot of people he helps to chip down their product. So for him not to forget, I have to remind him. So I now said, he said I should send tracking number. Okay, I said I don't have it at the moment. And now, okay, and so later, and I said, I asked him, do you have an idea when the express shipping would arrive? So then he said maybe when passengers flight or starts. So then I now sent him the tracking number. So he now said, okay, that is the tracking number. So has it been received at your end? He said not yet. Then later he now said received. It will be shipped today. You can see, and that's okay. So if I keep going forward, you see our charts about the different products that I've actually imported, but I wouldn't want us to start doing all of that now. So then I also need to, because I have to be showing you guys all of these things so that you know that I basically make this money. Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yes, we
We can hear you. We can hear
So
you.
I need to start showing all of this
Go
stuff.
ahead.
I need to show you
Can
guys.
hear you.
I need to show you guys all these things so that you guys know that. I need to show you guys so you guys know that I'm actually making all this money from inside my room. I'm not even stepping out of my doors. So this is my delivery agent in Lagos. I'm also going to give you his contact by the time, just very soon we'll get to that point. I'll give you his contact. She's very trusted. So what I basically do is that every day, once I get orders, I already have a guy who works for me. He calls the customers and then send me their details. So when you send me their details, I'll send it to this lady. She has dispatch people, different dispatch guys who work for her. So I'll send it to her. Then at the end of the day, she will now send me the feedback. Okay, like Magodo, they delivered Magodo 9.5, Badagry delivered it 17,000, Ogijo, it was delivered 9.5, so total is 30,000. So our charge is 1.5 for Magodo, 2,000 for Badagry, 2.5 for Ogijo. So then she will now send the balance to my account. So you can see, let me just show you this are, you can see recent, look at the dates. This is just 8/19. So these are, I just keep so this is the format I used to send those orders to her. So I'll send it to her in this format. So once I send it to her in this format, you can see I send it in the morning, 7:55 a.m. You can see 8:09 a.m. So once I send these orders to her, she would then process it with her guys, then they deliver the item, then they send my money to me. I still don't step out of my house. I still don't step out of my house at all. Okay, so that's it. So I would have showed you guys more, but because I promise you guys that this class will only last for 30 minutes and I just want us to be within the time. Okay, so and then let me show you screenshots, because probably you guys might still be thinking that I'm making all these things up. You know, I would have loved to log into my bank account, but I wouldn't want to do that because of security reasons. So, but then the lady that does my Lagos that handles my Lagos delivery, her real name I think is Lewis Elizabeth. Her name is Lewis Elizabeth. But our company name is Betco, so I have to say with Betco. So you can see this was on August 19. She paid 30,500 to my account. You can see this was okay. So okay, this is for something else. This is for something else. Okay, and this is for, so you can see this is another. This is a customer. This is a customer, because one of that thing I actually do is this. There are some what's it called? There are some orders that comes in very late, maybe around 4 or so. So in order for me to deliver those items that day, I have some guys around my area. I'll just give it to them. They go and deliver it, and I pay them for it. So, but it has to be close by locations, because this lady, she takes orders until 10. So starting from 10 a.m., any order that comes in from 10 a.m., please mute yourself, please. Any others that come from 10 a.m., she pushes it to the next day. And I always want all my items to get delivered at least within 24 hours. So basically, if orders still come in around 2, 3, I look for alternatives. So this customer, when this person went there, so the customer transferred the money to my account, 9.5, bought one. So I'm still going to show you guys more. You can see, okay. So this is another time she paid 38,300 to my account. The same Lewis, that same woman. I would have Okay, let me just show you guys. This another person is another customer. You can see it is Jamil. I think this one, I think it was sent to Ibadan, so I can't remember. This is another customer, 17,000. That's in August 14. This is August 15. This is that same lady, Betco. She paid 40,000 naira August 13th. So okay, this is another customer. This one was, I think, yeah, this one is Abuja. I remember this name, Egbasi. No, I think Edo or Benin, I can't remember, but I remember this customer name because I was the one who actually spoke to him. He paid 15,000. Then this is okay, this is another customer paid 9,500. So this is another. Okay, this is another date. She paid 15,000. So I'm just trying to show you guys all these lots so that you guys know that I'm not making these things up. Okay, so with that said, so you can see that this thing is real. There's no jokes about this thing. In fact, if you're still doubting after this class, you can take your time, go online and make research about e-commerce. There are a lot of big guys who are really killing it in e-commerce. Okay, in fact, if you don't know any one of them is Abdul Kohil. This guy makes big money. I don't want to mention figures, but he makes big money in e-commerce. What's it called? This Caesar. These guys are big e-commerce guys. Victory, they are big e-commerce guys. DG, big e-commerce guys. Jonathan Melody, they are big e-commerce guys. So e-commerce is real, and there are no jokes about it. No jokes about it. Okay. So anyway, I want to give you guys everything. I want to give you guys everything I use to sell the products. I want to give you guys everything, and that's because I'm a very nice person. Is that not so? Can you guys hear me?
That's true. Yeah, we can hear you. That's true. You're a very nice person.
That's fine. So I'm going to give you everything. Okay, so I'm going to give you everything starting from how I imported the products. That is how I imported the products. Then to the manufacturer I bought it from in China. I'm going to also give you the link to that manufacturer. Then I'm also going to give you the same shipping agents I used to import the products to Nigeria. I'm also going to give you the same Facebook ads. The page, in fact, my page, the page I used to sell 350 pieces in less than 5 weeks. Then I'm also going to give you the same shipping agents I used to deliver to my customers in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. I'm going to give you access to those shipping agents too. And that's not all. I won't just give you those things and leave you, because I can actually give you those things and ask you to go figure it out. Many of you will still make mistakes. So I'm not just going to give it to you and leave you. I'll literally hold you by hand and teach you how to set it up like ABCD. So after I've given it to you, I'll even still come and teach you how you set it up like A, B, C, and D. So just step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Yeah, very simple. As simple as ABC, because I would be by your side to guide you. I'll be by, not physically, but I'll be by your side, just like we're having this training now, to guide you. But then the big question is, would you be willing to take it from me if I offer it to you? All of you, or if I offer everything to you, would you guys be willing to take it from me? Would you guys be willing to take everything? Please, can I hear yes or no? If it's a no,
we will.
Yeah, so if I get a loud yes, then I will continue. But if I don't get a yes, if I get a no, if no, then I can just round up this class, let you guys ask me questions, and then I'll just end the class, and then everyone goes to bed.
Yes.
Okay. So just imagine.
Yes.
All right. So imagine.
Yes.
All right. So imagine having a system that gives you.
Yes.
Okay. So imagine having a system that gives you access to everything you need to succeed in e-commerce. So if yes, then I can continue to show you. So it's now that I've gotten yes, I would continue to show you. Should I continue?
Yeah, continue.
All right, that's fine.
Continue.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to introduce you to something you guys would definitely like. I'm going to introduce you guys to my e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind. My e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind. Now, what is this e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind? What is it about? It's a private group. It's a private group I created to help some very few people to build a sustainable income running e-commerce business. It's a private group I created to help people build a sustainable income running e-commerce business. But I'm sorry, this group is not for everybody. It's not for everybody, and I'm very, very sorry because it's not for everybody. Like I said, it's for very few people. The truth is like, okay, very, very few people. And that's because I love traveling around the world. I really don't like stressing myself. I just want few people I can actually work with. I don't like stress. Okay. Since today I've been indoor, I've not stepped out. So I don't like stressing myself because I love traveling. I love my freedom. So I love traveling around the world. And most times, once in every year at least, I don't miss my vacation. So because I love traveling, I can't actually teach everybody. So I'm just going to take some very few people, and that is why I decided to make this group available for very few people. And these people have to be serious. If you're not serious, I'll send you out of the group. Simple. And if you are lucky to be among these very few people, then you should consider yourself very lucky because you just found a money printing machine. Because you are literally going to be making money continuously and consistently. You know, if I remember my story, I just don't want to keep saying it here, but if I remember my story, there were times I was paid 5,000 naira a month. And then even before I get paid, the money is gone. So getting paid is just like me taking the money to hand it over to my debt to people I'm owing. I just collect the money, just like me passing the money. So, but then if you have access to this thing I'm about to show you now, you don't even need to worry about money again. It means that you just set up anything you want to do and just keep making your money. No problem. So this is it. I'm going to be having a live closed training. When I say closed, it means that this training is going to be for few people, very few people, where I'm going to hold you by hand and help you set up this same system that generated 2 million naira for me. I'm not joking. This same product I sold, and that's why I just want few people, because I don't want it to even saturate. The product is known, but it is underserved to the audience. So I can't work with them. I just want few people, and these people have to be serious, and we have to agree that this is the price we are selling it. Because I don't want it to saturate, and I don't want anybody to spoil business for us. So, and the training is only going to be for the members of my e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind. This training will be spread within a month, and it's going to be live on Zoom, just like we're having it now. It's going to be live on Zoom. In fact, I'm even going to record the training. And in case, let's even say you're unable to attend the training, I'm going to send you the recording so that you can revert to it at any time. You can go through the recordings at any time. So for instance, like in the training day one, I'm going to be online with you, and we are both going to order for the same product together. We would set up your website. That day two, set up your website and the page you need to sell the products. Day three, after the product has arrived in Nigeria, we would set up the adverts to sell the products together. And I will show you how to confirm order after every customer has ordered. Then I will also show you how to quickly deliver to the customer so that the customer wouldn't have to cancel the order. Like I said, delivery is also very important. So I'll also tell you how you can quickly deliver to the customers so the customer will know how to cancel the orders. See, the last guy I did something like this for, I think was maybe last month or so. I charged him 200K, and that was what he paid. Yeah, charged him 200K. And even if I'm to hold a physical class, whereby you guys will come physically to meet me in my office, I won't charge nothing less than 50,000 naira. But don't worry, I won't make you pay 200,000 naira. No, I won't make you pay 200,000 naira. In fact, I won't even make you pay 50,000 naira or anything close to 50,000. In fact, you wouldn't even have to pay half of 50,000. You won't pay me half of 50,000 naira because I'm a nice person. See, the last set of people who joined my e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind paid 30,000. The last people who joined my e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind paid 30,000 naira each. But don't worry, I understand the pandemic affected a lot of things, so I won't make you pay 30,000. You see, to join my Inner Circle Mastermind, you are going to pay 20,000 naira to join right away. But then I must warn you, I can only afford to accommodate just 20 persons. Like I said, I can't do more than 20. Once you are once I get 20, once I get the 20th person, the 21st person is getting a refund. Because one, I don't want the product to get saturated. And secondly is that I can't work with many people at a time. So I can just work, I think I can work with 20, and these people have to be serious. These 20 people have to be serious because I can't afford, so that I can add them to this and help them make money on the e-commerce business. So the very first 20 people to join will pay 20,000 naira. And I'm going to send you the link to make payments shortly. But wait, I'm just thinking, though, because Nigeria is tough, and pandemic has affected a lot of things, and I know that you guys are actually trying to make money. So I'm looking, what can I actually do for you guys? What can I do? Okay, you know what? I'm going to make a special one-time offer to the very first 10 persons to make payments. Normally, it is 20,000 naira, but I want to give a special offer to the first 10 people to make payments. So the first 10 people would get an additional 5,000 naira discount, which means instead of paying 20,000, they pay 15,000. So after the next 10 person, 11th person will pay 20,000. So rather than pay 20,000, if you are among the first 10 persons, you are paying 15,000 instead of paying 20,000. So to pay, this is the payment link. The first 10 persons, just don't forget, the first 10 persons will pay 15,000. The 11th person will pay 20,000. So if you want to pay, just go to www.paystack.com/pay/EICM, or you can do a transfer to this account name Emmanuel due to First Bank and FCMB. So after payment, you can send your name, phone number, and email to your payments to this number, and your payment will be confirmed. Okay, and you get access straight up. So the amount you are paying is nothing. Let me even break it down. The amount you are paying is nothing compared to what you are going to get from the e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind. First, you would get access to a unique way I used to import products without getting into the hands of 419 on Alibaba. The thing is, there are 419 on Alibaba too. You need to know that there are scammers on Alibaba. So there's a unique way, there's a unique step I follow that makes me buy from the real manufacturers. And if I'm to sell this, just this information to you, I'll value it at 10,000, because I've had a lot of stories of people losing millions of nairas to scammers on Alibaba. Secondly, you will get access to my China shipping agents and forwarding agents. This information alone, I'll sell it for 15,000, because if you're going to use shipping agents that you don't know, they could run away with your goods. So I'm going to give you access to the shipping agent that I use. And before I even got access to this guy, I have once lost my goods, not to scammers, but the guy couldn't deliver. But this one I use deliver. So even if you are anywhere in Nigeria, you would get your item. You would definitely get your item. So okay, So this is number to contact after payment. 070-423-45351. After payment, send your details there. Sorry. Okay. Then thirdly, you are going to learn how to use simple page builders. A professional page builder to build a professional page on your website in minutes. Basically, I'm not an IT guy. Like I told you, I don't like stress. I really don't like stress. I love my privacy a lot, and I love enjoying life. So I myself, for one, I don't even set up my website. I have a guy who does it for me. I only build the pages myself. So this guy is my IT guy, and I will be paying him. The last class he held on helping people to build a website, he charged 25,000. So, but don't worry, I'm going to pay him. I'm going to pay him on your behalf because I want you guys to make money before the end of this month. And you're also going to get a free lifetime license to a simple page builder called Tribe Architect. Because when you get a website, you also need to get a plugin called Tribe Architect, and this plugin is not negotiable. It's 25,000 naira. If I can even send you the link, you can go and buy it yourself. But if you join the e-commerce, my e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind, you get this. This is what you're also getting, and it's valued at 25K. I'm also going to teach you how to run effective Facebook ads that you can advertise your other business online. Aside from the e-commerce, you can sell it. If you do another business, you can sell it online. You can sell it online, and you don't have to bother. You don't have to be scared. You understand? You don't have to be scared because this thing really works. Okay. Then you are going to get access to all my Nigerian delivery agents, the same guys that I use, the same ones that I use. So all the guys that I use, the one in Lagos, the one in Abuja, the one in Port Harcourt, the one in Kaduna. All of them, I'll give you access to their contacts. Maybe 5,000 naira. You're also going to get access to my contacts. Basically, I really don't like giving out my phone numbers. My main line, I don't like giving out because people could actually really disturb you. But basically, I will give you access to my contact. My main line, that's why I had to call it Inner Circle. And this one is priceless. I'm also going to expose you to the same products that I will be selling this Christmas period. I'm going to be giving you access to this product. In fact, I'm going to even show you now. I'm going to show you this product now. This same product, I'm going to expose it to you now. I'm not even scared. I'm going to expose it to you now. So this product I want to show you, if you make profit of 11,000 naira from it, from just one single sale, from just by selling one, because you make the profit you're going to make is 11K. I've actually done the pricing. Profit you're going to make from one is 11K, and even if you just make 11,000 naira from selling one, and you're able to sell 100 pieces, just 100 pieces from 11,000 naira, just calculate how much are you going to make. Okay, and from time to time, I'll be giving you more hot products to sell and make the money. So this one I can easily value this one at 50,000. So I'm gonna give you access to product that you can sell every time, because what I basically do in my room, if you notice, inside my room I have my office. So I'm always on my system making research, finding product to sell. I need to make money. Life is expensive. So all these things you are getting is worth 260,000. But if you can act fast now, you are paying 15,000. So the first 10 persons will pay 15,000 instead of 20,000. The 11th person is paying 20,000. And I'm sorry. Once I get the first 10 persons, the 11th person, if he's not going to pay 20,000 naira, I'm going to refund him or her. Okay, because this is business, and sincerely, it is business. So if you're making payments, you can pay via Paystack, or you can pay and send an email. And send your details, your name, phone number, and email to this number, and then your payment will be confirmed, and then you get access straight up. Okay, I can see Titi Lola Mutiat. your payment is confirmed. Titilola Mutiat, okay. So don't worry, you get access. Just send an SMS. I just received your alert now. Titilola Mutiat. Okay. So you see, once you miss this one, you are never ever going to get such opportunity from me again. And by the time I've gotten the first 20 persons, I will stop accepting new intake. So if you miss this one, good for you. If you miss this one, good for you. So let me now tell you something. In case you are scared, that, okay, this thing will not work. See, if you invest into this program and you don't, and maybe at a point you feel that, okay, it's not worth your money, it's not worth the time, or you feel that, okay, you don't have the time again, just within the next 2 weeks, just gently contact me. I will even send you an apology letter. I will get my lawyer to write an apology letter, send to you, and apologizing for wasting your time, and then I will refund your money 100%. Okay, this is not joke. So even if, let's say, you're too lazy, or you just couldn't do it, or you won lottery, or you became the president tomorrow, or you wake up and found 100 million or something on your bed, and then you don't need to worry about money again, and say, okay, you took my money, I'll just refund your money. Okay, so the first 10 persons pays 15,000, the 11th person 20,000. No, nothing more. Okay, so any question? So now it's time for questions. So if you have questions, why you guys why some of you are trying to pay, if you have any question, what you just need to do is just to raise your hands. Once you raise your hands, I'm going to unmute you, then allow you, so unmuting you so that you can have access to ask me questions. So mind you, this question has to be about this business. Okay, so if you have question, simply raise your hand so I can just attend to your question. Okay, Mr. Ugochukwu. Mr. Ugochukwu, yeah, I can hear you now.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Emma.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, you have done a good thing giving us this training. I really appreciate.
Okay, you're welcome.
So my question goes like this. Basically, right now I stay in Jos.
Okay.
So how is it applicable in terms of delivery here in Jos?
Okay, well, yeah, that's a good question, and I love the fact that you're asking that question. So the thing is, e-commerce, you can do it anywhere. So like I said, I basically operate my e-commerce business from my room. So now that you are in Jos, you just need to do everything online. So if the products arrive in Lagos, because these guys that I'm using, they have their office in Lagos. So they would help you waybill it to Jos. Then I'll give you contacts. By the time you join the Inner Circle, you get contact to these dispatch guys. So then once you set up your ad on Facebook and you start getting orders, what you basically need to do is just send the customer details to your dispatch person, and then they dispatch it to you. So then they can do you a transfer. You don't even need to go in person to receive the money. Sure, you get? Yeah. So that's how it works. So any other question? Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm getting you.
So that's how it works. So I think I've answered your question, right?
Okay, yeah. So another thing is am I getting it direct is going to the dispatch person, so that in case anybody that need,
okay, this is what,
the message to him.
Mr. Omenuko Victor, I can see your payment. So I think we have 7 persons more to go. 7 persons want to go. The next person would pay 20,000, and no jokes about that. This person, sorry, I'll answer your question now, Victor or Mr. Lazarus. What I basically do is this. Once my product arrives, just to meet up with the 2 days delivery. Once the product arrives, I have some locations that I know that, yeah, this product will sell more to: Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt. So let's say I have like 100 products and it's arrived now. So I'll just send those, or I might send like 30 to Abuja, send 30 to Port Harcourt, then have the remaining 40 with me in Lagos. So that 40 set will not be with me, it's going to be with my dispatch person. So these guys, they do warehousing, like they help you keep your product and then they keep it for you. So when you now get orders, you just send the details of the customer to them via SMS. So via WhatsApp, basically. Then by the end of the day, they will tell you the status of that of the delivery, whether it got delivered or they were able to deliver it. So that is how that works. So that's because normally, if you're to say come and pick up, like the normal thing many people do, which is when it's after when the person ordered, you now say come and pick up. So coming back to pick up, that's your dispatch person coming to pick up would drag the delivery process. So I just wait billing with them. So basically, I will tell them how to package the item. I'll send them a sample of packaging. I'll send them everything they need to package it. Then I'll send the product to them. So everything they need to, the line on everything should have been with them. So they will just package and send to the customer. That's simple. And they won't charge no extra cost for warehousing, no extra cost for packaging.
Okay.
Okay. So we have 6 more persons. Okay. So meeting you, Mr. Jimo. Mr. Jimo. Can you hear me, Mr. Jimo? Mr. Jimo, can you hear me?
My name is Mr. Jim.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Mr. Jim, yeah, I can hear you. You have a question?
Yes, I have a question. Can everybody hear me in the house?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. I want to thank you profusely for putting up something like this, because this is exactly what we need right now at this time in this country. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. If you remember, I reached out to you online on Twitter. I think it was actually Mr. Ronald Zimora that retweeted your content.
Okay.
Your
Yeah, Mr. Ronald is my boss. Okay.
I guess he's your mentor.
Yeah, he's my mentor, my boss too.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Okay.
You know, for me, you went to a length trying to proving your authenticity. I didn't find it difficult to prove your authenticity at all, because anybody who knows Mr. Ronald Zimora will immediately realize that he is authentic. So anybody associated with him just have to be authentic.
Okay, thank you for that.
I knew you were genuine right from time, since I knew you were genuine. So well done.
All right, sir.
Now, I'm a delivery guy based in Port Harcourt, delivery and logistics.
Okay.
I run my own show for
Okay.
guys like you.
Okay.
Businesses like yourself, you know.
Okay.
So, in the course of your delivery, you said something about timing.
Okay.
And then integrity.
Okay.
Reliability. That was exactly the word. And these are the core values when it comes to delivery logistics. The timing is everything.
Yeah, very important.
Volume, please.
Okay.
Well, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. I said when it comes to delivery, timing is everything, because from experience, I've come to realize that these customers, they can change their mind within the next few seconds.
Sure. Yes, sir.
If you don't deliver exactly when they want it, somebody can just tell you.
You're very
"No,
right. You're very
tell
right.
me that I've spent money for something else." So I find this very, 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 very beautiful that you mentioned these things. Now, I wanted to ask
Okay.
how, okay, because me and you, we haven't met physically.
Okay.
Okay. So now, for a delivery person like me, I have a whole lot of dispatchers that works for me.
Okay.
So how do you create that relationship? How do you create that trust? How do you establish that this person is reliable? I can work with this person since they haven't been, how do you establish that relationship? How do you create that trust? How do you
Well,
establish it?
life is simple.
Follow.
Life is about risk. So the guys that I currently work with, at the point I needed to risk my money with them, and then they didn't run away with it. So that's how the trust grew, and that's how we kept doing and moving up forward. Sure. But just that, to be on the safe side, one of the things I don't do is this: I do not leave big money with them. You understand? Because
Of
money,
course.
on the other hand, is a will I say a bad or a good motivator either way.
I
Yeah,
know exactly what
yeah.
you're talking
Money is a
about.
great motivator. So basically, sometimes it just make people do what they don't have in mind. So
I know
the
what
highest I
you're talking
leave
about.
with my dispatch uh person is maybe 100K, 150K, and for the just the woman in Lagos, that's the only one I think I've left maybe around 300K with, and that was the time I was selling one earbud like that. So I got it. I was targeting Lagos. I got most of my orders from Lagos. So she delivered today, and the next day she got sick, and then she couldn't do transfer out of that. So, and that was the only time. So what I basically do is that once it's getting to the evening, I'll chat out and okay, please my money. So that that money doesn't have to go 48 hours. It doesn't have to stay with her for 48 hours. Because the next day I already have orders I want to send to her. So before sending those orders, I make sure that she sends my money first. But then I think I trust her. In fact, I know our office in Lagos. So, but the other ones in Abuja, I trust them too. But I don't. I've never been to their office I've never been to their office, but I've done business worth millions with them. Not at a stretch, but like
Of course, of course,
50,
of
100, 50, 100 like that. So there's nothing to. So that's how I basically get my guys. And of course, like I said, so one of them has run away with my money before. But now these days I'm always very careful. And if I need to change my dispatch person, I've got guys. I've got guys who are also doing e-commerce. So I basically just chat them up and be like, okay,
yeah,
give me contacts.
yeah,
So
of
that's
course.
it. So that's it.
Okay. And then one other thing,
Mhm.
when you want to try out somebody new, you can basically say, okay, let me try this person out, and
Okay,
then you
Mr.
present
Jim,
something that
there are a lot of people waiting to ask question. Okay, please, I will just the last question, please. I don't want us to stay too long.
okay, just a comment, and I'm done. 1 minute.
Okay.
What I was about saying is, when you want to try out somebody like me now, I got in touch with you. What you can do is say, okay, let me try this guy out. You send something
No,
that
no
is
problem.
not
We already
worth
chatted. I'm definitely going to try you.
yeah. So that's what you do. Something you can afford to lose just to try this person's integrity.
Okay,
And
don't
if you
worry.
deliver and I send back the money immediately, you can send something more.
If your charges are not too
That
much, I will give you a try. Okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, so Mr. Uyose, is it Uyose? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it well. Mr. Uyose, I can hear you. Mr. Uyose, can you hear me? Okay, I think Mr. Uyose is not with us here. So, Infinix Hot, Yeah. Who is that, please? Mr. Oyose, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Please speak up. Please
Yes.
make it fast, please. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. You said you wanted to talk to us about why it's preferable to do pay on delivery.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
You also
good. Okay. So basically,
about the Christmas products. Thank you.
okay. So what the reason why I do pay on delivery is this. It is because of the country we have found ourselves in. Okay, a lot of scammers are out there. Okay, because I've tried a lot of strategy. I've tried pay before delivery. I've tried pre-ordering. That's you make a part payment like a commitment fee, and then pay on delivery. So basically, pay on delivery works better because people are very skeptical. They're always very careful when it comes to buying stuff online. Just like as we're having this class, some people are still thinking, they are still afraid, hoping that yeah, maybe this could be a scam. I don't even give a fuck. If you think it's a scam, you can just leave the class. Okay. But then the reason why for pay on delivery is because if you tell them to pay before delivery, they will be more reluctant. In fact, if you are supposed to get like 10 customers, you might probably later get like 2. So it's going to affect your conversion. So payment on delivery, you just tell them to. So it means that you just tell them that if you don't see the item, you won't pay. You see the item like this with your eye, and then pay. You know, Nigerians are always to see is believing. So you see the item with your eye and then pay. So that's how. Wow, that's why payment on delivery is better. And then the reason why I do free delivery, and that thing is because it is also because of the country we found ourselves. So basically, if someone is buying something, knowing that people like the idea of believing that they are saving money. So if someone is buying something and then you are saying, okay, you are paying an extra one, you are paying an extra 2,000 naira for delivery. Many of them will not look for a way to contact you. They will not be like, okay, where's your office? The office is in Lekki or wherever you mentioned. You're not say, okay, they come and pick it up themselves. Probably maybe the person even stays around Lekki. So saying that they will come and pick it up themselves, before you know, they will use that money for something else, and before you know, they won't show up. So that's also going to affect your conversion. You're also going to affect your conversion and your profit. So basically, why setting up your pricing? You would have added your delivery costs, your shipping costs, every cost you have added it to it, then add your profits to set up the price. So the delivery, everything is already inside the total pricing. Okay, so that is it. So it's not a thing, but it is better you put it that way. Even if you tell them that you should come and buy it for 7,000 and pay 2,000 for delivery, you will still lose a lot of sales. If you tell them that they are buying for 9,000 and then they are getting a free delivery, that way you will get more sales. Okay.
All right.
All right. So have I answered your question?
Yes. You still wanted the Christmas product, but I don't know if you have time to address that.
Okay. I'm going to show that, and the reason I want to show that last is because I want some people who are not serious to leave the class first. Like I see some people are leaving. We have like 20 something people left. So let them leave so that then I can show some few people. Okay. So even if you don't join the training, at least if that's only what you're getting, it's fine. Okay, Faith, I see Mrs. Faith has a question. Hello, Miss Faith, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, madam.
Okay, so I wanted to ask, what's like the cost, like the minimum cost if someone wants to start a business? So for instance,
wonderful. Okay.
The importing, then the shipping from there to this place, and then selling or delivering to the people if you want to do payment on delivery.
Okay, yeah.
And then so what if, okay, so you talked about a website. So what is also the cost of setting up a website? Like, what is the cost? So let's say I want to start. How much should I have? Is it like 50K or 100K or something?
All right. I think that part is very important. You see, to start e-commerce, because actually, I would have just made this e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind a course. I would have just recorded everything and just give it to you guys. But I don't want to do that. I want you guys to make the money. So I want to take you guys through the process. Okay. So for this particular product, I will be using this one as a case study. So let's even say you don't have all the money. You just want to import small and sell and make small money and then import small. Because that's actually how I also started. Okay, there were time I even imported like 10 products and sold them and then import again. But then there was you can do express shipping. So express shipping means that once you order today, you get within 3 days. But ever since the lockdown, the express shipping has not really been been working. So for this particular product now, by my calculation, it cost me like about 1,000 to 1,300 naira for one product.
What product are you talking about? Is it the first one you showed us?
No, the last one that's the teeth whitening kit, the one we are using as practical, because like I said, the Inner Circle Mastermind is not just going to be a course, it's going to be a practical. We're going to sit down together, we'll set it up together. So by the time we have set that up together, at least that will give you an idea, give you an experience so that you can start doing your own. But even at that, I'll still be here. You still have my contact. You can always get in touch with me at any point when you need help. Okay. So now this particular product, let's say each pack consists of the paste, powder, and the brush. Cost me about 1,400 naira. That 1,400 naira is inclusive of the product cost, inclusive of the brush, because I was buying the brush in Nigeria here, 100 naira per each. Then inclusive of the shipping. The shipping cost from China. Down to Nigeria. So that is everything. So if I calculate that and divide it, each of them is like 1,400. They will now add cost. Add cost maybe 1,000 per order. Don't worry, you won't get that part because I need to explain better. But if you're running ads on Facebook, you pay Facebook for running ads. So basically, maybe Facebook will charge you 1,000 naira per each person that orders, or 1,500. So that's like 3,000, Dabi. Now, then for the delivery, you don't need to bother about that, because it is when they deliver your item that they will remove their money and pay you the balance. So if they take an item to a customer and the customer didn't collect the item, you won't pay them for it. So you get. So that's like saying that, okay, for you to sell one, you need like 3,000. So if you can import 10, that's like 30,000. If you can import 50, you just do the calculation. So the delivery part, you just like you using the money you are getting back to fund it. You understand? So in the real sense, maybe you automatically like 4,500 on each product, on each item, and you still make like 5,500, because the reason why it has increased a bit is because of the dollar. The dollar keeps changing. So maybe let's say 5,500 on each product. That's what you'll be profiting. So if you can get like 3,000 naira, if you want to import 10, that will be like 30. If you want to import 30, depending the amount you want to import. Is that clear? Hello? Yes. Yeah, so basically if you have like 50K or 30, if you have like 50K, and to set up a website is very simple. You don't need something too much. You need like you need just maybe like 4,000 naira to buy a domain and hosting. Then, like I said, I'm going to give you that Thrive Architect plugin for free. Normally, I would have charged you for that Thrive Architect, but I'll give it to you for free. So I'll buy a full license and then give it to you. Maybe I might be paying like 75,000 to buy a full license. Then I'll give it to you guys for free. Okay. All right. So is that the last person here? Is that the last question? Is that the last question? Okay, so I think that's the last question. So last thing I'm about to show you guys before I go to bed, it's these products, like I promised. And okay, Mr. Omenuko. Mr. Omenuko, please, what's your question? Mr. Omenuko.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yeah. Good evening. Like,
Okay.
I want to ask a question. Like, how long does it take to ship the item from the manufacturers down to my location?
Express delivery is 3 days. Express delivery is 3
Okay.
days, but the other one, which is not express delivery, is like 10-15 days.
Like the express delivery and the other one, like, what are they the same price? Like the charge for delivering them, are they the same, or it varies?
Sorry?
I said the charge for the express delivery and the other one, are they the same or it varies?
No, the charges are different. For express
Okay.
delivery,
Okay.
you would pay more than for
Okay.
what's it called? For the normal delivery, you pay lesser. Because the express delivery means that they will use they are going to use the available flights, like the next available flight to send it to you. But the normal one, they will need to.
Okay.
So they have their process, but express delivery is just 3 days. Now
Okay.
it now also
Thank you
depends
very
on
much.
the item, sha. But for this particular one,
Okay.
it's 3 days. Okay. So any other question?
Hello, I have a question, please.
Yeah. Who is that?
My name is Adeleke.
Mr. Adeleke, okay. How are you?
Good
Ismaila
evening, I'm
Adeleke,
fine.
okay. Good evening. Yeah.
Yes, good evening. I'm a bit, my question centers on the marketability of the product.
Okay.
Sourcing for the product is one thing, and getting the product to the end user is another thing. So I know you talked about different platforms.
Okay.
But again, how easy is it? Okay, how easy is it to market these products? That seems to be my concern. What are the platforms? I know you talked about us registering, paying 4,000 for something, the website stuff. What are the other options for marketing that could make the delivery faster?
That could make what delivery faster. Marketing is there from delivery. That could make what?
Sorry. That could make the sales faster, I mean.
See, there are a lot of marketing, there are a lot of platforms you can run ads on. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. There are many of them. Google Ads, there are a lot of them. But the easiest one, and which is the most simplest one, and one of the most profitable one, and the cheapest is Facebook.
Exactly. It's Facebook.
Because currently on Facebook, we have over 30 million Nigerians on Facebook. 30 million Nigerians. You can't sell to all this. You can't finish selling to everybody. It's not possible. 30 million Nigerians, and there are ways to target these people. In fact, if this is not a class of Facebook ads, but I can show you guys how to target ads. You target just people in Aso Rock. In Aso Rock alone, people who are in Aso Rock currently, you run your ads and target them alone. So there are different ways to do all of these things, but this is not the class, okay? So if you join the Inner Circle, if you need to ask this question, I'm going to respond to you, okay? This class is taking too much time, and I just want to quickly wrap up so I can go to bed, okay?
Okay.
Currently,
okay. So I'm sorry.
Currently, we have 8 persons who have made payments. So we have 2 more persons for the first 10 people. If you are not among the first 10 people, I'm sorry. I'm going to refund your money, and no jokes about it. No jokes about it, okay? All right, good. So ask your question, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can ask you a question. Yeah.
Me?
No.
Okay, so what?
Okay.
Okay, so all of these trainings about marketing, like you talked about now, we're going to get details of everything. It's part of the training for the class, right?
Like I said, it's not just that you are getting a recorded something. Just like you are speaking and I'm speaking now, we can hear each other. I'm just going to come online. Because I'm gonna schedule. I'm gonna look at I'm gonna create a timetable and schedule how the training will go. So I'm gonna come online. We'll sit together. Like just you can see my screen. I can see your screen, right? Then I will show you how to run ads on Facebook. Practical. Do you understand? Practical ways of how to run ads. So you can just follow me. Do this. Do this. Do that. Do that. Simple as ABC. So the ads we are setting up is to now sell your products. That product, because we have to wait for that product to arrive. Do you understand? We have to wait. So once it arrives, we now set up ads for it. Do you understand? Because myself too, by then also my own tool would have arrived, and then in fact mine will even arrive before you guys on, because I've already placed my order already. So I will then set up the ads so that we'll see together. No, it's not something difficult. Then the next day we'll come and look at the ad. Is it profiting and all of that? So we have two more persons. Sorry?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. So we have two more persons. So if you are able to pay 15,000 naira, then you're paying 20,000. Okay. So any other question? Okay. If there are no question, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Hello.
Yeah, we can see your screen. Go ahead.
Okay. So I want to show you guys the products I will be selling this what's it called?
This
December. Let's hope I got the link. Okay. Okay, sorry. Let me just copy out the link. I don't know it often. Where did I put it? Okay.
Yeah, it's just wait.
No, I sent this link to someone on my WhatsApp. So okay. Why is it now looking up? Okay. So can you hear me? Can you see my screen? It's about to go down. Can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see your screen.
It's about to go down. You can see it's loading. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, network. 5. Ta-da! It's up. So you see why I keep saying about, you see why I keep talking about not saturated products. Can you see this? Can you see this page? Hello.
We can hear you.
Can you see my page? Can you see my page? Can you see my page, please?
Yeah, we can see your page. Go ahead.
All right, so this is the products. So this is a 4-in-1 multifunctional waterproof earbud. So how does this thing works? Let me play this video. Let me just play this video so you guys can see it. So this earbud, it was just released like a month ago, and as you can see, so it has a fan. Then it has a torchlight. Then it has a power bank. So that's also the earbud. It has a fan, like a mini hand fan. This is my page. This is my page. I've built this page already. I've built the page, and this is my page. You can see this phone number. This is the phone number you're sending your payment details to, and this is my phone. This is the my official line, and so you can see it as back to this. So it has a mini hand fan. So this is it has earbuds. These are you can see the earbuds. Then it has an emergency power bank. So you can charge your phone. Then it has a mini hand fan. Then it has a flashlight. You understand? So this product, I listed it on Jumia for 35. Don't worry, all these ones are marketing strategy that I will need to teach you guys. So I listed it on Jumia for 35,200, and then I'm giving it at a promo price of 19,500, and then you can pay on delivery. And so all these ones are, and then I have a free gift. So these products, I've actually designed a very unique way to sell the hell out of it by December. And in fact, I'm even starting the campaign starting from next month. I wanted to wait till December, but a friend of mine said, no. Why not just try that and see whether it starts selling. And the thing is, I've actually tried selling it, and people were ordering. People actually ordered, just that the product was not available. So I've also placed order for this too. Okay, so that is that. So basically, this is the product I want to show you guys. So if you guys join that e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind, by December we're going to make big money, and each from selling just one of these, you get 11,500. So I'm going to give you access to everything. The link, the just you get access to everything to also sell this product. Okay, so that is that. So with that said, I want to wrap up the class. So I believe we've had a very nice time together. So lastly, if in case because I understand that many of you might not have the money at the moment. So in case you also want to join and say you don't have the full payment to make payments, the class will start on Sunday next week. That's when I'll be starting the class. So you can make half payments now and then balance up before the class. If you don't balance up, you won't join the class. And then if you don't pay, in fact, we have just 2 persons left to complete our first 10 persons we are looking for. So if you don't pay before if you're not among the first 2 persons, the last 2 persons, sorry, you're going to pay 20,000. So if you also want to be among the last 2 persons, you can make a part payment and then balance the rest before Friday. Okay, so I'm starting the class for this Inner Circle e-commerce mastermind by next week Sunday. Okay, and that is how we're going to go. So have a nice day, everybody. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this class. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys learned something that would actually put in some nice good money in your account. So you don't have to join the e-commerce mastermind. If you don't want to join, no problem. But I believe you have learned something that you can also use to make more money for yourself and that of your loved ones. So with that said, I want to wish you guys a very good night rest, and then bye-bye. See you inside the e-commerce Inner Circle Mastermind. Bye.
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 Yeah, bye. Good
Thank
night.
you very much.
Bye. Good night. Bye. Good night.
Thank you so much. Have a nice